Digital entrepreneurship is a term that encompasses online businesses that individuals create and run. It's a means of passive income for young entrepreneurs as it offers them new ways of finding customers, reducing costs, and collaborating with others. It is in this light that the Parent Intercession Initiative Young Leaders Summit 5.0 organized an impactful two-day program with the theme Digital Entrepreneurship, Unleashing the Power of Online Venture. Their vision is to provide parents the opportunity to create, to learn, to share, and to reach out to their children, less privileged children, abused children, and save their destinies from destructive elements. The program started with a welcome and keynote address by Ayo Osinlu.
Digitalization is a very vast improvement on public communication. Before digitalization, communication had gone on. People had been in contact, people had done things. Someone like me had been exposed to the process of public communication long before digitalization, overtook the world and became the order of the day. You can imagine the level of the technological backbone that was made available to communication. It was almost nil. But in the course of time, things got better. There was improvement in tendencies, demands got higher. The pressure on communication became higher in such a way that communication itself had to respond to the demand. Now meant that communication needed to find some newer, faster, more effective ways of transmitting information.
There were also some interactive sessions.
You should always separate your business from your personal life. I said, if you want to maximize Facebook, you should use what? Facebook Marketplace. One. The second thing you have to do is what? Create a Facebook page with your name. The third thing you are going to do is what? Share your products to Facebook groups. Join groups on Facebook. And in order for you to grow your Facebook pages, you will use the invite link on your Facebook page. The best way to grow is on Facebook. Then from Facebook, you transfer your followers towards your Instagram and other social media pages. If you look at Sabino's, look at Yawa's kids, all of them started from what? Facebook. If you're on Facebook, they now transfer their followers to what? Instagram and other pages.
I want to know if there's anything like, let's say, your marketing concept when it comes to digital marketing, and maybe like your strategies on how you get your audience, because you may be advertising the same product with the other person. And so how do you get attention from your audience?
Everything you are doing, someone is doing it. And every idea you have, someone already has the idea. Now, the difference between you and them is how you present yours. I get it. Now, if you are doing the same thing and you know that you have a rival, that's why you say any business pitch, always identify your rival. Every businesses have loopholes. They have what they are not doing that you can key into.
The question is, can you literally sell anything online?
You can sell anything online in as much as it's legal. You can sell in as much they will not go after you. Can sell anything.
AI, artificial intelligence, basically with the way it is mentioned, artificial intelligence, that is intelligence that is created. Are you guys getting me? That's intelligence that is created. It is not your own intelligence. It is not the product itself, thinking for itself. So artificial intelligence, I heard a lot of people say, AI is going to make a lot of people lazy. AI is going to make a lot of people lose their jobs. That's a lie. Does anybody disagree? Is there anybody here that believes that AI is going to make you lose your job or AI is going to get you lazy? Is there anybody here that believes so? You believe so? Okay. Like I said, it's going to be an interactive section.
In another way, like in places where they do need waiters, like organizations like this, they might say you go there, but instead of human being now working, they will now be assigning robots going around. Then definitely that human person there has lost his job.
A waiter is somebody that is going to program that robot. Somebody is going to put the inventory of what they have in that restaurant, right? So who does the job? Humans.
In a bid to lighten up the mood, some interesting games were introduced.
It's time for fastest finger so we can bring out our phones. Are you ready? 3800-590-827-52846. Anybody? Okay, somebody has gotten it. Yes, let's go.
Your views. So we're going to be letting them explain, the concept behind the inspiration. Exactly.
Our audience see
this type of, I like this pattern just because of the material. And then when you look at it now, it keeps the hair at one side.
wow.
I used to watch my grandmother tie, and I know she likes putting steps and steps and all. So I just had to just put it around the beginning, and I got this.
Nice. Thank you very much. Contestant 3.
Actually inspired by my mom. Sometimes she spent almost 30 minutes, 31 minutes. She was looking at Shasha. So I like the whole thing and just to be creative. Even though it's not fine, at least the creativity is what to me. It's very creative. No doubt.
Thank you very much. Contestant 4, please explain your masterpiece.
Wow! It's one of the best I've ever tried. Sit down. Okay. Due to Yoruba movies I've watched, their local side, these are the tie they are getting.
Thank you very much. So, we are going to be the judges now. Do you guys like contestant 1's news and gele and the tying and the style? Okay, contestant 2. Please, contestants, calm down.
Your winner, contestant 2.
Contestant 2. Contestant 3.
Four entrepreneurs engaged in a pitch competition and a winner emerged.
This is actually a pitch. My slide. It is tagged Art and SDG. Most of us know about, I've heard what SDG is all about, the Sustainable Developmental Goal. So what does art brings and what does it have to do with SDG? SDG is all about rendering solutions to climate change. And I want to use art as an action which can be used to foster change to society and improve development. So the next slide, please. I started my journey when I was 6 years old as an artist. If you see this picture, or this artwork, what can you depict out of it? You can see an eye, chain, somebody in the prison, and cry, water vapor, and somebody trying to hold that particular the gate of the burglary. So this can be signified as somebody in bondage. Somebody in bondage trying to express himself, or it can be an innocent person trying to cry out his actions. The mission of this creative company, which I'm trying to birth out, it's J Delight Creative Enterprise, which combines artistry with sustainable developmental goal, recognizing art potential to inspire for aesthetic works. Aesthetic is all about beauty, bringing memories alive, address global change, and promote positive change.
I'll be talking on what I do as a career strategist, and also the type of interior decorations I do. So as a career strategist, the things I do in the hospitality industry is to educate the young boys and girls how to be hospitable in their various places of work. Now, why this is very important is based on experiences, and I believe some people here must have come encounter with a lot of waiters and waitresses, maybe in a restaurant or maybe in a hotel, whereby they attend rudely to you and you may not like it, and it therefore creates a very, very wrong impact. That's to say, you would not like to go back to that place again, and it is also a loss to the organization, because there's one thing in the hospitality industry: when you lose a customer, one particular customer, it means a lot. So now, what I'm trying to say is that I don't only tell people on how to be a good waiter and a good waitress. Because of the passion I have in me, I also tell them how to interact with people, some various attitudes, some body language they're supposed to avoid when you're talking to a customer.
So for the agenda, I'll be introducing the business, giving you an overview, telling you what the market analysis is like, that's the target audience, describing the product as it is now, the marketing and sales strategy, and then financial projections and the implementation timeline. So on to the next slide. Okay, so Aniscent is a luxury perfume brand. We're dedicated to pushing boundaries of traditional fragrances. It is our emphasis to empower customers to embrace their individuality and uniqueness through the power of scent. And so as we embark on this next phase of growth, we seek to expand our market presence locally, globally, by leveraging our networks, partnerships, and innovative marketing. You might be wondering why I started the brand Aniscent. I started the brand Aniscent in 2019. That's in my 200 level. And I started for two reasons. This is not, I'll give you the passion story, and I'll give you the I was broke, I needed a lifeline story. So I have always loved perfumes growing up. I watched my mom, everybody around me use expensive perfumes, and I was like, one day I'll get this. And so I got into school, and I wanted those perfumes, but I could not afford to get them. And so I started to make research, and then I found perfume oils. That's when perfume oils just came into the market. And so I got a couple for myself, and they were very cheap. Very, very cheap. And so I said, there might be other people or other students, 8,000 students who need perfumes, but they can't afford to. So I started to sell perfumes. So I was broke story. I wanted a means to survive on campus, because it's not every time you call home. I needed to go out and do things by myself.
So our last participant is Samuel Monday. So please let's clap for him as he comes on stage.
I'm a fashion designer, as you can see, and also my brand name is Sam Stitches Fashion. We deal mainly on men's clothing, which is t-shirts, we do kaftan, female and male senators, and ishagu, agbada, a lot, we do a lot. And we also educate the young ones. As of when I was in secondary school, I was given an opportunity to learn this profession. and it was really a hard work for me, and it can also be for the young people. We talk about online ventures and digital entrepreneurship. A lot have happened over the years, and I thank God for it. I should make use of my WhatsApp a lot. My WhatsApp business, I make use of it a lot. It has helped me to enhance my business just by posting my work and a lot. Okay, I'm going to be talking briefly about Sam Stitches Fashion. Well, it's a fashion house. We make all kinds of wears, men, female, senators, t-shirt, Niger Delta wears, kaftan, agbada, and a lot. With a practice accord on the core pillars of global professionalism, a deep commitment to the highest standards of quality, integrity, and customer care. We have developed an outstanding reputation for offering high-value services tailored to the needs of our customers. You can learn how to make dresses. Like your female kaftan, you can learn it as well. A male kaftan, you can learn it as well. It's very easy to be educated in all those aspects.
Okay, so we'd like to say congratulations to all participants. It's not easy to stand up to pitch a business to an audience. So for even participating, we want to congratulate you and say well done. As we know, there can only be a few winners in every competition, but that doesn't mean that you didn't do your best. But there is always room for improvement. Now, we judged the criteria for choosing the winner was spelled out: the viability of the business concept, clarity of target market, your business model, your presentation skills, and time management. We're going to start from the fourth position. And the fourth position for this pitch competition goes to Fortune with 19 points. A round of applause for him, please. The third position with a total of 27.3 points goes to Joshua. A round of applause for him. Let me state that the second position will go home with the sum of 250,000 naira. So the second position for this competition with a total of 35.3 points will go to Samuel. Samuel, congratulations. Where are you? Congratulations, Samuel. And then, for the first position, with a total of 43.3 points, and with a sum of 500,000 naira, goes to Nigerian.
The Trailblazers say.
These are the sets of people who 5 years ago, Mrs. Olufe graciously selected to be part of her planning committee for Young Leaders Summit. Trailblazers, innovators, integrators, digital power, yes, and now digital entrepreneurs. So let's put our hands together for them. So one by one, we'll be introducing ourselves, what we were doing, and what we're doing now. Like, just introduce ourselves.
My name is Dablola Surulufe. When I joined the Trailblazers, I was in 200 level, I think. I'm not sure. But 5 years later, I'm a graduate of law. I'm currently serving. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
My name is Emmanuel Okondo. I am very grateful to be here, and I count it as a privilege to be a trailblazer, right? A trailblazer. I count it as a big privilege. Right from 2019, when mommy decided to involve me, I was excited to be part of it. And up till now, the 5th year, I am excited to be a part of this wonderful summit. When I became a trailblazer, I was seeking admission into the university. I was awaiting my admission into the university. And of course, God's grace came upon me. I got my admission. I'm currently in this 5th year of the Young Leaders Summit. I'm in my 3rd year in university, studying computer science at Veritas University as well. So, God bless you all. Thank you.
Some of the students and guests added that.
Basically, I've been with this NGO from inception. Yeah, and see, the convener has a passion for young people. Yeah, and I've seen that passion grew. Yeah, I've benefited from it myself. Yeah, so being the PRO of the organization, I've seen the youths coming up, growing in the things they have been doing. For example, when they started this thing, basically it was us that powered it, you know, pushing them and all that. But right now, they do it themselves, yeah, because they've been impacted over and over the years. So what I'm here to do as also my contribution to also cheer them up. Okay, you guys, you're doing well, and also to still contribute my part.
I actually have a very, very low social media appearance for my business. I actually sell sneakers, but I don't have appearance for it at all on the internet. But just yesterday that I was here and I heard about what social media could add to my business, I went ahead and I started a catalog. I've actually opened an account from Facebook, my WhatsApp business, my Instagram, and I've updated all of my social medias with my business, like the current business I have now.
My experience at the Youth Leadership Summit taught me a lot about online marketing and digital entrepreneurship, how to make use of online as a marketing place and how to handle it well.
The theme of the summit is digital entrepreneurship, unleashing the power of online ventures. So basically, I just had the idea of like a pitch competition for young entrepreneurs, because if we notice, there are a lot of young people that want to start up businesses, or young people that have already started their businesses, but they don't sort of have the skills and tools to go far in their businesses, like talking about publicity, capitals, income, and stuff like that. So basically, we just decided to come up with something that would empower them with the necessary skills and tools. That's why we said, okay, we're going to have a pitch competition, business exhibitions for people that already have started their businesses, to give them a platform and publicity. And for those that have started or those that want to start, they can engage in the pitch competition and then they win a prize money to help them in some sort of way to start their business.
Wireless has impacted my life in so many ways, starting from little as event management. I mean, preparing for an event like this is not an easy task. So, I mean, since 2019, I've been working with Mrs. Olufe. It has helped me to learn how to actually package events together, invite people, registration, handling media.
Please learn a skill. That's the only advice I can give, because skills can always come in handy. Everybody needs something these days. The sky is big enough for everybody. Different audiences are everywhere. So it just depends. You promote yourself. Don't take social media for granted.
When this started, there were a lot of skills I was lacking, especially in the digital sector. And through the years, I've been able to hone my skills, and now I'm a much better person. Even today, the sessions we had today, talking about digital marketing, talking about using artificial intelligence for our businesses. So it's been an experience that I'll trade for nothing.
The young people of these days don't have to struggle the way we struggled. They don't have to battle with the same challenges that we did. And incidentally, digitalization removes a lot of these challenges. But then, like they say, knowledge is power. If you know about these opportunities and you know about these benefits and you know about these platforms, then it's easier for you to to take advantage of those platforms.
My general advice to you out there is that, see, you can get it, you can push. Industries could come up, but you need to plug into the digital world and the e-world that we have right now, and the internet is a global world, it's an open world there. So whatever it is you do, you can push it through digital means and everything.
In whatever we do, there must surely be a vision and a mission. The mission of this organization is to raise parents all over the world who will be dedicated to the total upbringing of children through biblical principles and create platforms for the children to develop their potentials.